What up, randos? It's your girl Smashing Lyrics, and welcome back to Random Topics with Real People. This is episode 6, and I'm completely hype about it. I started this project on my own. I learned about it on my own, and I'm very excited to say that I made it as far as episode 6. Now, I know it's not episode 50, it's not an episode 100. I will get there, but episode 6 for me right now is a very good moment, and it feels great. I got the privilege to be able to do this episode with my best friend, and we had a lot of fun doing it. We poured ourselves a glass of wine, we sat back and we went over this material, and we had a great time doing so. We're going to get into some awesome stuff like her project. She has a blog. She's also writing a book. But I'm not going to ramble in this intro. I'm not going to give away too much because the content is very entertaining and it will explain itself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into episode 6. Enjoy. So, do you want to go first or want me to go first?
I want you to go first because I want to see what type of questions you'd ask before I ask my innocent ass ones.
All right. That's fair. By the way, we are having wine during this experience, so who knows where this is going to
go. Tipsy. Sorry, that's how you sounded, though.
All right, I'm going to start off. Did I say?
We are indeed indulging.
You're indulging in alcoholic beverages. Yo, don't do that while I miss sip. Yo.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Dang, my list is actually kind of whack. Let me.
It's like I don't know how that was so ratchet. I'm sorry.
Bruh. All right. Hold up. All right, I'll start off with something easy. Nope, that was whack. What was my first job?
Oh, it's questions like that?
Well, this one is whack, but like...
Your first job was Burger King, McDonald's.
Bruh, somebody almost messed up. Yo, we're about to do sip for sip. If you get it wrong, okay. And if I get it wrong. All right.
Well, yeah, I didn't know it was questions like that, but...
My list is whack. I don't really like...
I was about to ask you, like...
Damn,
what was your most embarrassing moment?
Yo.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
my most embarrassing moment. Actually,
no, that's not my question.
Too many.
No,
oh my gosh.
My question is, what month and year was my first child born? My first and only. First and only.
4/29 in the year.
I said month and the year.
Bleep. It's like that.
Shut up. Yeah.
Dang, I don't know how to count backwards like this. Hold on. Can I use a calculator?
I mean, it's cheating, but okay.
It's because I don't know the year off the top of my head. I know the age. 2012.
No.
Yes,
you got it all wrong. How you gonna tell me? He came out of me.
All right, all right. So then I gotta take a sip.
You were super wrong too. You said 4/12. That means that his birthday is this.
No, I said 29.
You said 4/29/12. That means that I just celebrated my child's birthday. When did I?
That's true.
Which means that you did not text him for his birthday.
That's true too.
So.
Well, this got deep. Well,
I see. Okay.
Oh
like, nah,
my God.
It's June, bro. You got the date right though.
So I got the month.
And the year. The year is 2011.
What's the year? All right, though. You know I was using a calculator.
Yeah,
anyway,
if his birthday didn't pass, then it would be 2011.
That's true. So either way, I was just like...
It got hot as soon as I turned that freaking...
Let's see. This list is whack.
All right, just come off the dome. I'm sure there are things that you could ask me. I should know.
What is my phone number?
85? Well, you don't want to put that on
You are right. Scratch that.
But I do know it though.
All right, wait. So
the last 4 digits are 6333.
All right. All right.
Boom. And
All right.
I don't have to take a drink, even though I really want to right now.
All right, it's your turn.
What's my phone number?
I don't know it. I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I don't know off the top of my head. Even if I was like on P's and Q's,
you still would have got it wrong.
All right, I'm finding the new. I'm finding the new John.
All right, I'm gonna be fair. Okay, not your phone number. What is no? Oh my god! I try to say something without like. What was our fight about at junior prom?
Damn, I didn't even realize we were fighting.
Remember, we did not talk to each other until junior prom, and then we saw each other, was like, started crying and stuff. Like, I'm sorry.
Was it? Did it have anything to do with who I was hanging out with at the time?
Honestly, I don't really know. I was just hoping you remember.
No, I was trying to say I didn't even know we was fighting.
Remember, because then like Caddy.
Bruh. We'll bleep it out. It's like, nah, I don't have that much effort in me. I really don't think that I'm gonna bleep that out, y'all. Everybody gonna start rewinding back, like,
what she say now? What team was they spelling?
Yo. Oh, that's not gonna work because we're both in relationships. That's weird.
What is it?
It said, "What is the name of your best friend's crush?" That's corny.
No.
Right, like.
No.
No.
Check. You have a celebrity crush.
No. That's corny though.
No.
Okay. Guess 2 things that you don't know about me. It's the best I got right now.
Okay. 2 things. The time you were born.
Okay.
And the size shoe you wear? I don't know.
Dang, that was on that corny list. I should have picked that. So then guess both. You're supposed to guess them.
Guess them. Well, your feet look smaller than mine, so I'm going to assume like 7.5.
Damn, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Oh my god.
Leave me a proper ass best friend.
Analyzing my feet.
And I'm just going to assume that you were born at like 3:15 p.m. It's like, nah, I really
Yo, come on. If you would have got that, that would have been too much. I was actually born at like 6:10 a.m. 6:10.
I actually just got my birth card the other day. My dad sent it to me for my birthday. And it kind of like, at first I was like, you're so corny. But then I was like, ew, why do you have this? I had like so many mixed emotions. I was like, oh,
you're my father.
You want my birth card. No, give it to me. My crib card.
Yeah.
I want it because I have Travis's. And I was just like, it'd be cute if I put together our non-existent book and like have both of our birth cards there.
Sure.
Or crib cards, whatever. But my time was 3-something, and I deleted it.
Trifling.
I know that is very trifling. Why did I delete his messages? That's what I get. But
this is actually this list I have right now is actually better than the last one.
Oh wait, no, I saved it. I was born at 3:59 p.m.
Awesome.
And like it's crazy because like around 3:59 every day, I just be like, you know what? I feel reborn.
Yo, that's deep as hell.
I'm just kidding, but
oh my!
I just feel like
yeah.
I don't know. I just like at 4 o'clock, I just be ready to like I get amped up, you know.
Cause you about to be off work. Could it be that?
But still at the same time, it's just like I don't know. But I thought I was like in the middle of the night, baby. You know, I thought I was just like, oh, let me come at 11:59 because April 19th ain't nothing without me kind of thing.
No, bro.
Come to find out, I came right in the middle of the day, non-dramatic, slip right out.
Dang. Bruh.
Completely opposite of everything that I am now.
Yeah. Yep.
You were supposed to.
I mean, but where's the lie? It's like, nah.
All right, who was my first boyfriend? Oh wait, you didn't know him. Never mind.
I'm like, what the?
Who was my second boyfriend?
And like real boyfriend?
Yeah.
Was it one of those twins? I don't know if I can say that. I'm gonna write the name.
I dated twins.
I don't know.
No.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
They're like real dark skinned.
They're like roaches. Like, why would I ever date them?
I
need to know why.
I don't know.
Is that an option?
We're counting like before high school and middle school.
I wouldn't really count.
This is difficult.
I got a better question. What boyfriend did we share?
Oh,
what common boyfriend? What common?
Oh my God! Why is this not in my head right now? No, I know this one.
Can I give you a hint?
You got to write it down.
No.
God, I know this one. Can
I give you a hint? I have the best hint ever. Trash bag.
Oh my God. Yes.
And the thing is, we didn't even know until
my God.
mid high school.
See, that's like little
that was
relationships.
Like
that's like, oh my God, I kissed him, so that's my boyfriend. Like,
oh my God, so he was like, well, I mean, like we only met at the skating rink and we talked on the phone every day.
Exactly. It's like, oh my God,
and then,
say hi. We got
numbers,
numbers, so now we like together.
Yeah.
Like,
and I was just that like girl real possessive with it. I guess I walked in like popping my gum extra hard, made sure I wore my little thong, sat on his lap. Like, why?
Was you trying to play just the tip in the skating ring? Like, bro.
No, I swore it was like some ATL type shit. It was so funny. That's why I think ATL is super relatable.
We swore the skating rink was ATL.
It kind of was.
Looking back though, was it as popping or
was we just in town? If they turn the lights off, yes.
Yeah, when the lights was off, it was lit. But that's anywhere, right? If the lights are off, it better be lit.
With the lights. But not really, because when we went to Seaside, remember, and they ended the club was over or whatever. Where did we go? What was it called? Beginning with it? Bamboo. Remember we went to Bamboo?
It was Bamboo. And that's where we almost got in a fight. The lights came
on and everybody stuck around, and I was just like, nope, nothing happened.
Exactly.
Everybody sticks around after the club.
But fights.
And then everybody was chilling. Remember we were not messing with, but we were talking to the kid, the special needs kid, because we were like dancing with him.
Oh yeah.
Like being nice, like being nice.
Being nice. You were.
But then we were just like, ew, this is weird because in South Jersey we would literally be in a fight right now. Like nobody sticks around after the club like this. Why are y'all lingering?
Unless it's like heated drama.
So then we actually ended up walking out, and as soon as we walked out, they got into a fight and broke the window of the door.
Yep. How about the? Do you want to tell us?
Go back.
Do you want to tell the story? Or you want me to tell a story of the kid that?
In the street. Or not.
Yes.
He was like, we thought he was dead.
No, not that guy. Not the guy that was laying in the street. The one that Mel was trying to like save. The dude in the club that was like trying to fight.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tell it? Do you want to tell it? You want me to tell it?
I'll tell from my perspective.
All right.
What happened?
All right.
What had happened? First of all, homie came up to like my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned a long time ago.
Which is shorter than 5. He was probably like about like 5'2".
I wouldn't say. What you trying to say? All right, you right.
That he
probably
wasn't
like,
5'5".
I would say like 5'3".
Yo.
Like he came up like
he was shorter than me.
Because we couldn't be face to face.
No.
Like I literally had to bend my head down. And I wasn't even wearing heels that night. I was in sneakers on purpose because I just knew, like, just how people.
You had that feeling sometimes, like.
Yeah, but I was still in a skirt because I was like, I'm still look cute, but I'm gonna be prepared.
Yo.
Prepared for anything.
Kids in denim. It's like,
exactly, literally. So
Yo.
he came up and I think he was trying to dance with Kristen though, and I was like, and she said no. He tried to dance with me. I said no. And remember, he's walking around with the balloons.
Yes,
that's what it was.
This guy had multiple balloons, actual balloons, walking around with them in a club.
Balloons in the club,
right? But nobody walks around with them.
Right. Yeah. And he was the only one that was actually walking around collecting them. And then he came in.
Yeah.
And pretty much, he came up and he was just like, I'm gonna fuck you up, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, we were going to the second bar because remember we met the guy, Anthony.
Yes.
Anthony was going to take us to the other bar so we could get free drinks. And we were all in one
He was fun as hell. He was fun as hell.
And it was you in the front, Mel, Anthony, Kristen, me.
Mel must have been behind me because...
You were leaving the pack. You were leaving the pack, yeah.
I'll get to why
I was
my
the last
story.
one, and I wanted, because I know Kristen was holding Anthony's hand, and I was holding Kristen's hand. And the dude, literally, broke in between me and Kristen, and was just like, I'm going to F you up, da-da-da. And I'm just like...
Out of nowhere.
What is your problem? And... I don't even know. All I remember was that I was like, well, if you want, let's go. I took my earrings off. I was ready to go.
Right.
And
because he was hype. He was hella aggressive, in your face
the entire time. And I was just like, well, let's go. I grew up around brothers. I grew up around all boy cousins. I'm ready. Your little size ready. Does not get I'm wearing sneakers. If anything, I'm gonna get a shot in my ass. That's it. Because skirt. That was it. I didn't care.
World star.
So I guess Kristen must have she was trying to pull me. Anthony was trying to pull him, and that's when you came out of nowhere. Mel was I don't even know.
She was behind me. But not directly because
I feel like you just heard commotion and you just shot back. Because our line was so long of people, I thought y'all were just so far ahead of us that I didn't even think you knew what was going on until I turned around. It was you and me, and everybody else is trying to break us up and yelling at us for trying to fight. But I was like, nah, y'all don't even know what happened. She don't even know what happened, but she ready. I'm ready to fuck this dude up.
Right.
But,
that's pretty much how I remember it.
But then they broke it up or whatever. The security took him, whatever, and then he came at me again, on our way back.
Yes.
And then that's when he started following us around and stuff like that.
That's when Anthony hopped in it.
Yeah, and
it was you could leave now. Yeah, basically.
And then he told security kicked him out, but then was just he could stay, but if he does anything else, let us know. But they was really leave him alone to us, and we were just we didn't do anything.
Right.
I didn't do anything. The only thing I didn't do was dance with him. He was mad. Sorry, you want the jungle fever, and you can't get the jungle fever.
Yeah.
I ain't down with the throw that night.
I remember it being commotion and hype, and then I saw that he was getting in your face, and I was already lit, so immediately, I didn't even really want to ask what was happening.
Yes.
I just went over there, and I was telling him that you can calm down now because you're now basically, you skip the argument. You're just in fight mode. Usually people have the argument and then everybody's talking shit to each other. And then you start into the fight mode, I guess. But he just went straight there. I didn't experience any arguments or anything like that. So I'm mad.
I was just
and I'm in his face.
Doing South in North Jersey, but what we do in South Jersey is this.
Right.
So.
Right. So. Yeah, so I'm confronting him or whatever, and then Mel was mad at me because she thought that I was starting with him,
drama,
and I was, at that time I was just no, let me do what I'm doing because he's trying to fight her. So not only is there a problem that he's trying to fight you, but he's also a dude trying to fight you, and it's all right, this is about to get handled.
Because now she's
but she's always that person.
No.
I'm not even gonna put her under the bus because she's not here. But typically,
but I didn't want it to make it seem
she doesn't play that role. Basically.
Yeah, so that's why we were all shocked. Wait, I thought we was all about to fight.
Right. We all just
but it's the same thing too because Kristen is usually the same way. She's we're usually the ones that are calm down. The roles were completely reversed that night.
Yeah.
But I think it's because me and you, because I think me and you took a couple drinks without them, and I think me and you were a little bit more lit.
No, I remember Mel getting like, cause she got there
later than us, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we were getting her shots.
Yeah, but we were also drinking before we got there. Like, remember we were drinking in
But
the
it was
room,
for your birthday, so I didn't drink as much as you because we were trying to get you as lit as possible while still being lit. And then we had to get Mel drinks because she came late.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, nonetheless, I was lit, but like,
yeah, but like
I was sober enough to remember what was going on.
Because, like I said, Kristen's usually the one who's just like, oh fuck no, blah, blah, and then like hops right into it. And Mel's the same way, and we're usually like, calm down, y'all. But like that night, it was just like me and you was about to go. Yes. And those two were like, no. It was just like, wait, hold on. We on y'all level, and
I was so mad. I was like mad in the sense of like, don't touch me. The situation is under control.
But it was just like that whole night was such a mess. Like, because then after that, that's when we found the dude in the street, passed out.
Yes.
He was dead.
Yes.
And then the cops.
That was walking back to the hotel.
But the whole walk back to the hotel
was crazy.
Horrible.
That was bad.
It was a 10-minute, probably like a 20, at most 20-minute walk, and it took us an hour.
It was a lot going on. We had to
stop and get the cheesesteak.
Yeah, we did.
But the only cheesesteak place
I don't even remember eating it.
You didn't.
Why?
Because whole conversation happened, and then remember it was me and you, and then yeah. So then by the time, and then we got back to the hotel, and I'm just like, I gotta go to the bathroom, blah blah blah. Like, I put you in the bed and was just like, here, like, I got your food ready and everything, and then I come back out and you're knocked out. And I was just like, I just did all this for her to go to sleep. And you had your freaking iPad on blast. And I was like, AP, I can't sleep with this on like this. And you didn't say anything. So I was just like, she really just fell asleep in like 2 seconds. Like,
I do fall asleep fast though.
Fun fact. I learned that night because I was just like,
fun fact, if I'm tired, I'm going to sleep.
Right. And you was really very tired that night. So I was just like, all right, I'm just going to turn this off. And I'm just going to get to bed.
I guess. I'm actually kind of mad. Were the cheesesteaks good?
I don't, because they're the ones that they dig out. They're like the huge Kaiser rolls, and they dig out the dough and put the cheesesteak in it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if it was
like Donkeys in Camden.
Okay.
Oh my God! You never been to Donkeys?
No, I don't eat cheesesteaks anymore.
Ooh, this is the worst time ever because
I haven't had a cheesesteak in years. Like,
oh my God.
Years. Yeah, I've had a chicken cheesesteak, but only time I'm actually willing to go to is Pagano's in Philly.
Okay.
Like, I just don't eat just everybody's. You know.
Yeah, so that's fair.
I genuinely don't eat cheesesteak.
This spot is banging though. Like, they were on the news for being like best cheesesteak in Jersey.
Wow.
It's like they've been open since like 1948. Like, it's like a big deal.
Yeah, well, we're not getting paid for advertising, so.
Alright. My hungry ass just really loves their cheesesteaks. Like.
But no, like, I think that was probably like the last time I ever had it. Because I didn't eat a whole one. Like, I think either me and Kirsten shared one, or, like, nobody got to.
So nobody ate my cheesesteak. I paid for that. I paid for that food, and nobody ate
it in the middle of the, like, on the end table. And then you tried to eat the next day.
I'm so dead.
No, because we woke up the next day like, what is that smell? Because it had like, oh my God. You didn't put it in the fridge. And we were like, what is that smell? I think you had the cheesesteak and cheese fries. And it smelled so bad the next morning.
I did.
And I was like, I'm going to throw up if you eat that. And but still.
Did I try to?
No, like, you were gonna heat it up because remember we had the microwave and the fridge in the room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I was like trying to eat it.
Yeah, you were trying to, but we were like, I'm pretty sure that's bad.
I probably got an attitude too.
Because there was so much.
I was probably mad as hell.
And we had to find an IHOP, and the IHOP was like mad far away. That was the other problem. Like, I would never go back there.
Yeah,
I don't understand why everybody was so hyped. Like, what is so hyped about? How can you get drunk?
We wanted to experience Seaside.
How can you get drunk and then not have an IHOP nearby to like savor the
soak
moment?
it up?
Yeah, like the next day. That's like our tradition.
Least, it is, or at least have like one of those mom and pop diners.
Yeah,
it's got to be like
that.
It's
I mean,
one
what
of
did
the
the
others
Jersey
because I'm
Shore
not
do?
going to Denny's. I don't want to go to Denny's.
No. But what did the Jersey Shore do?
I mean, they had a shore house, so like
Yeah, but like, where'd you go for breakfast? I'm just saying.
New York, where they live.
Dag.
I'm just saying because everybody tries to compare that to Jersey, and like that's not the
it's
case,
not Jersey.
like at all.
At all.
They're from like what, Staten Island,
Majority of them are from
Long
Staten
Island.
But I think the whole thing was
Staten Island.
Their whole thing was like based off of like
The boardwalk and stuff.
Who's the most Jersey? Like they go to the Jersey during the summer, but I don't understand why. I mean, we did go during off season because we went in May,
but still,
and it was cold the one day.
But if
Cold
there
as
was
hell.
still that many people out, then it's not like it was like we hit a dead spot.
I just think
We didn't go for the boardwalk. We went to experience the nightlife.
Yeah, but remember, like majority of the clubs weren't even open yet.
Yeah,
Bamboo
true.
was like the only popping club
That's
was
true.
open. I do remember that good ass restaurant we ate at the first night. Remember we were like mad hungry and we said
I don't remember
were
what
just
it was
like,
called though.
Me neither. But it's fine
But-
because we're not paying for advertising. We're not getting paid for advertising. But
Word, dropping hella
we
names.
did
It's like, nah.
stay at a restaurant. Like as soon as we got there, we just like we didn't even check in at the hotel. We went straight to the restaurant.
Yeah.
We were all like, that's how
Hungry
hungry we
as
were.
fuck.
But it was so good and it was so fancy. But we were walked up in there in our yoga pants and like everybody else was mad dressed up and here we are in our hoodies and yoga pants.
Yo,
like,
well, it is what it is. Like we were
looking
hungry.
a mess and we were just like, yeah, I'm hungry, so I really don't care.
Serve it up.
Yes, had our drinks ready.
Yeah.
Everything.
I mean, we had fun
all in all,
memories.
we made it fun.
Yeah, we had no
bought,
choice.
Like, beer pong. Like we couldn't find plastic cups, so we bought a beer pong.
Yep.
And just had the little balls hanging around. Like we were just trying to make it so fun, even during the day. And you got lit, and we went to the mall.
Yeah. Okay.
And your annoying ass thought that everybody was staring at you, and I was like, I told Kristen, I said we gotta go because she's tripping. Like she literally, I just want to know what you're staring at. I just want to know what you're staring. Like,
all right,
why
so
gotta stare at me?
That's one of my pet peeves, though. In all fairness, like I don't like when people like stare at me as if like they're curious about something or they feel like they might have a problem, but they don't say anything.
If they were actually staring at you,
right? So I know I realized that I was lit and nobody was worried about me at all. But that was my mindset. So I just want to clear that up.
They were staring at you because you were the loudest one in the damn store.
Word.
Look at this, guys! All they're from across it. We're just like, we gotta go. Like,
yeah.
Because we were in that store that had like all the dream catchers and stuff like that. What is it called? Like, isn't it
East meets West?
Yes.
Yeah.
That store.
I don't even think I really knew about that store like before going into there.
You made me go in there.
Oh, so then I made you go in there like.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I love
so
this store.
So I did know about it.
Okay.
Because I know around that time it was still new.
And I think we spent like a good 45 minutes in there because you just wanted to wander around and we're just like.
I could spend a long time in that store. Well, maybe not now because I've been in there for like, so many times.
The one in Deptford isn't as good as the one. I mean, I will say that the one in Seaside was bigger.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we ain't getting paid for advertising.
Oh my God.
So it wasn't that great. Anyway, she swore up and down. Everybody was watching. Everybody was looking around. And after that, we had to take you home so you could take a nap.
Yeah.
You had to sleep it off.
I think I was drinking. Was I drinking tequila? I was drinking something out of a flask or something.
I don't remember.
It couldn't have been.
Tequila. It had to be tequila.
Because it wasn't vodka.
No.
I can't.
I don't drink vodka. And neither does Kristen.
It had to be tequila.
Yeah. That was like our go-to drink. I don't think I can tolerate tequila anymore. I know. And that was like my shot. But like, I literally bought like 3 shots of tequila, like the little bottle joints. And I can't down them. I don't know what happened. I'm broken.
This is unacceptable.
I think I drank too much wine.
This is unacceptable.
I don't know. Is it? But it's like to the point where I'm just like, God.
Well, I mean, like you're trying to throw it back in a little bottle. It's coming out different. Do you pour it into like a cup?
I pour it. Yeah. I'm just like, whoa, that's just way too strong. Like, what is wrong with me?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Well, that's unacceptable because that's going to have to continue to be.
But I think it's because like I haven't done it and
You also have to kind of be in the mood.
Right.
Like,
but then I do get in the mood, like, because it got to the point where I ain't gonna lie, like I would say like last year, I was like craving tequila, and like I would like want it so bad, and like once it came down to it, I'm just like, ooh, I can't do it.
bruh.
But I tried organic vodka on Sunday, which I never even thought it was.
What kind of vodka?
It's organic. It's called Ocean.
Oh.
But it's fine because I'm not getting paid for advertisement, so it's nasty. But
yeah.
It was good,
and the
though.
theme of the episode is
we ain't getting paid. So.
I mean,
but it's it comes like a little bulb. We did get cheated though because like come to find out it's kind of like Lay's where it's only like halfway. Yeah. It's like the glass is like manipulative, so you think that it's like super full, but it's not.
Right.
And it's so smooth, and I was just like, yo,
have you ever tried Tito's vodka?
No, I wouldn't because of the name.
No. It's popping. It's popping. Yo, come on. No, it's popping. That's all male drinks now. Because it's gluten free, and it's so smooth. Yeah, that's the only vodka I like willingly drink.
That's what I'm saying. Like that one, I was like, it's so smooth. Like it's not like that, like the cheap vodka.
Like that Stoli.
But at the end of the day, it was this little bottle. It was only like $3. So I'm like, I feel like a big bottle wouldn't cost that much either. But I feel like people wouldn't try it because it says organic. When it's really not that deep. Just try it.
Right.
Because like organic
it's
stuff
really
is good
not
for
that
you.
deep.
And it's Hawaiian. It's Hawaiian
really?
vodka. Yeah, so it's just like...
And it's called bulb?
No, it's called Ocean.
Ocean. We said it looked like a bulb or something.
It's like in a little circle. It's like not an ordinary
I gotta look this up. I want to see it.
It's pretty dope. And I tried a little shit. And it was good. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, like you see the
that
way
looks popping.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is brought to you by Ocean.
Yo. Okay, so
it's Hawaiian vodka.
It's really not that expensive though.
It's not. Well, the small bottle, like I said, was like three something. But I've never seen
but like I want to.
Before.
Yeah, I'm looking more so like the equivalent of like a handle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So
I gotta check it out and see.
And like that's what I'm saying. Like just because
it looks lit.
Y'all want this stuff. I'm sorry. Like everybody has to get away from this Henny shit. Henny is nasty. Henny is nasty.
Yo, I like Henny.
Henny is nasty.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop playing like the shit is good. It's nasty.
I think some people make it sound
like
it tastes better than it does,
like
but I like Henny though.
Chicken, like stop.
I like Henny though. You gotta be able to handle Henny.
Horizons. Half y'all ain't even hood enough to drink Henny, but then y'all just want to drink Henny just because the
personals in your back pocket and shit.
Yeah, like stop it. Broaden your horizons. Actually, like walk around. You know
have you ever had white Henny?
Yeah, because Calvin had it in his back seat.
Yo.
Not in his back seat, but in his trunk.
Yeah.
Calvin's an old man, so don't think nothing. Okay. Yeah. He just smuggled it out of Jamaica. That's how I got it.
Yo.
And I heard it was really
popping. It's popping.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But
I know what you're saying.
But okay, white Henny, and it's not, white Henny ain't cheap.
It's not. We can't even have it here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So. Like, you gotta go through lengths to get the good stuff.
Right.
But the regular Henny is just like, why do y'all drink? Like, I don't understand. I think it's just so hyped up, and everybody just be like, I drink Henny. I got the Henny tonight. Yeah. And it's just like, walk through the liquor store and just try something out. Just test it out. Even the wine warehouse. Even the wine.
Walk through the aisles. Try something else.
But the wine warehouse has like taste testing, and they got the little button joints where you could just boop and then get a little taste tester.
For real?
On. Yes.
Oh, that's
the one
lit.
at Voorhees does.
That's lit.
But I'm not advertising. But the one at Voorhees does.
Yeah.
And you could actually like taste test like different wines, like broaden your horizons. Like that.
Speaking of which, my new favorite drink right now is an old fashioned. that's popping.
Is it called?
It's just called old fashioned. It's like
Why does that
bourbon.
sound familiar?
It's because usually like old rich men drink it. Old white rich men. It's like equivalent of drinking scotch. But I like it. No, I like it because it's really sweet, and I like dark liquors. So you mix it in with like sugar and some bitters, and you only drink like this much at a time.
But see, me and
I like them.
The Bay.
Right.
We were talking about like how they have wine tastings, and like we were trying to find like a bourbon tasting, because he said he wants to like drink stuff like that rather than just like the cheap vodka at the whatever.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, because apparently like most liquors taste good with certain foods, and like
they do.
Again, a part of being an adult is finding stuff like this out.
Yes.
So again, like when you drink your wine, you should know what cheese goes great with it, or you should know what you can cook with it, or something like that.
I'm so dead right now.
But
I'm so dead.
To me, like if you want a bourbon, like you should. I need to know what to make him for dinner, so that way when he drinks his bourbon, okay, here goes your steak and potatoes.
Fair.
Just my opinion. But like I said, as an adult, after 25, you should be like venturing past that part of the liquor store, right? And go to the. I don't want to say expensive, but don't go to the Alizé and all that other stuff. Just look for like leave go to high the school. German one. Yeah, yo, for real. Like just try it. And
I'm about to read to you what's in it. So, cause like I just started drinking it when I was on vacation. I mean, basically. When I was on vacation, because her dad drinks them, and I know people who drink the drink, but I always just looked at it like, yo, like that looks way too strong for me to even. I didn't think I was gonna like it. So it's rye bourbon. Then you put a sugar cube in there. It says a couple dashes of bitters.
That's super fancy.
But it's like orange twist or like lemon or both. I had mine with orange.
Oh, you know who drinks
but
that?
it's
Joe.
so good. Yes.
Yeah,
yes. He would be the perfect person. He is the.
Yeah. When we all went to dinner, he did that. And they put like a little cube, circle cube.
Yep. And then the ice cube is usually like one of those solid ice cubes.
Yeah. He had
or like a circle.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be chilled, but. So.
Yeah, that's OD.
Well, I mean, this video was like doing a lot, but you see, it's only a little bit, and you just drink.
I believe he had something like that, and he let me taste it too. I didn't like it, but it's fine.
Do you like dark liquors?
Only dark liquor that I like is the Tequila Gold. That's it.
Right.
Other than that, like the thing is, like I really don't have a genuine preference. To me, if it's good, it's good. Because I like Crown Royal Apple, but I don't like Crown Royal.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all in the taste. It doesn't matter. I'll mix my darks and lights all day and be good.
I can't do that.
I'll be fine. Only time that I actually threw up was my 25th birthday.
Yeah.
But that's because I had 10 shots and
that was rough.
Other mixed drinks.
That was rough.
That was and then I passed out in the car. You know, woke up in Philly. Was like, what the hell happened? Where did we go? Was it Philly? No. It was Veer. Well, now it's Veer, but it was Top Dog. And I woke up when we stopped at Wawa. I thought I got kidnapped or something. I was like, wait, hold on.
Oh my god. I can't even breathe right now.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Kidnapped. I don't even know how that got me in that damn car.
Girl. Sometimes it takes some convincing. Or sometimes it takes some get the
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't even know how that happened. But at the end of the day.
So, some things I wanted to get into with you. Your blog.
Yes, queen.
Tell us about it.
Everybody, please go on to storytimewithbcamille.com. Yes, because that's my website.
Come on, ownership.
Right? Come through payment.
For real.
Yes, that is my website that I own. It is through WordPress, but the good thing is that like if you want to comment and stuff like that, you don't have to make a WordPress account. You can also comment anonymously. So if you want to talk shit behind the closed door, by all means.
We all know somebody like that.
Exactly. I did have one weird comment that was just like something about like, oh, I love it when you call me daddy or something like that. And I was like, this is weird.
Well, you're going to have trolls. You're going to have that.
But he wasn't, he was just being a creep. Like, literally, like, commenting on all my stuff, like, just being nasty. So I deleted them.
Right.
When I first started, because I was just like, this isn't the kind of attention that I want.
Right.
So I deleted them. But now, whatever.
So what's the main theme of your blog and what kind of audience?
All right, so I don't have a main theme, but it seems to go in the direction of like relationships and love and stuff like that.
Okay.
It just, I
Is
don't
it
even
like
say it's a passion of mine. It's just like something that's always hurt me, and people always come to me about it. Like always come to me about relationship advice and stuff like that, as if I'm the most successful person in relationships.
Right.
We all know that ain't true. And the thing is, the sad part is like I can take my own advice, but I don't because I'm difficult.
Mm-hmm. There was a question on that list that said, "Describe your best friend in one word." In one word. I wasn't going to say difficult, but that's better than what I was going to say. I was just going to say petty.
Well, yes. But the thing
that's
is,
the more
like,
fun way of saying difficult.
So, it was like, I was well into blogging. Well, first of all, I just started last year. Well, October, maybe. That was like something that I've been thinking about doing, and I've always loved writing and stuff ever since I was younger, blah, blah, blah. And when I did the relationship goals post, which was my most popular, most liked post, which is also in the Soul magazine, that just came out
for
on
real?
The 24th last month. Yeah.
Oh yes, yes. So, I gotta order a copy of it actually.
Me too. I still have that.
Soul magazine. I will promote. It's my cousin's magazine. She writes a lot of poetry, short stories, things like that, and she's always looking for people to enter into her magazine. She does the editing and all that stuff, and it gets published under her name. So I will promote that, and she's saying that she was in that subscription.
Yeah. So I'm in issue 5, and the reason why I chose relationship goals was because like that seemed to be the most popular.
Yeah.
And obviously, like everybody. Even like when I went to work or like just saw people, you know, that I knew that they read it or whatever, they would just like talk about this one blog post.
It was well written.
But you know what though, I was going through something in my current relationship, and I was being so petty. Half of that stuff was just like, well, if you would just get in the shower with her, maybe she would be good. Like,
come on, petty.
I know. So, like, a lot of those things are, like, stuff that we... I don't know if I want to say that.
Well, I mean, like it's experiences at the end of the day.
They're stemmed from, like, actual experiences.
Right.
Not the whole blog, not that whole post was about, like, the issues that I was going through. But I was throwing shade, and yes, I did copy that link and send it to him. Like, I think you should read this. Yo. But I can't stand you. But it was just one of those things that it was just like, I don't know. It was just, I was so upset, and I am most inspired when I'm upset.
Me too.
I guess that's the same thing, because like if you think about art, it is kind of like the same thing as art.
Yeah.
Where, you know, people can like lash out their feelings. You can tell like by I guess you could tell by the content of someone's feelings. So that's why I started, and I also wrote a book last year, and it's so funny because I really do want to publish this one because I already know who I'm going to dedicate it to, and everything, and everybody's going to be like, oh, you're going to dedicate it to your son, No, I wrote that book. I started writing the book because I was going through stuff at work, and I was just like, again, I was just upset, so I was just like, I'm just going to just start writing. I remember I dropped everything one day at work and just started writing. Like, I don't know what came over me, I was just like, I just want to do it, whatever.
Right.
And I was talking, the person who I was talking to at the time we were in a situationship or whatever, and
I'm rolling my eyes right now.
She knows what I'm talking about. And he was just
I know immediately.
He was immediately supportive. And he was just like, by the time he's like, I fully support the book, whatever, like that. He's like, I swear, if you write this book, we're getting married. So I was just like, well, shit, I'm marrying this book.
I guess. Upload pages.
Exactly. But I was just like, I had really, like, it was a motivator. Because it was just like, oh, he's, like, really supportive or whatever. And if he's this supportive, how supportive would everybody else be about this book kind of thing? And once that didn't work out, I kind of, like, strayed away from it. Because it was just like, I had to work on myself.
Yeah.
So I just didn't have content for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I know what that's like.
Once, like, I kind of geared myself back up again, like, I kind of, like, jumped back in. Because I would get into it, and then what I was writing just sounded so dumb, so I would just end up scrapping it and then starting over, like, on a new chapter. Like, you know what I mean? So.
How many chapters are out there right now?
I don't know. I don't know what chapter I'm on.
5?
Really? I feel like it's more than that. So
I left off at chapter 5.
So the chapters post twice a week, Sunday and Wednesday at 12 a.m. And you can just go on there and catch up pretty much. So I pretty much look at it as episodes on a TV show.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's, you know, everything's continued. There's always a cliffhanger. There's always something there that's going to bring you back to wanting more. The chapters do stay up there so that way if you're just getting into it, you can always go back.
Right.
But I'm thinking about taking them down after a certain time. Because
after, like, what chapter?
I think when we're halfway there, I think I'm going to take it down. Oh, chapter 10. And it's 25 chapters. So
wow,
we're almost there, So I was thinking about, like, because of, you know, the couple moves that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Just to give everybody, like, I just wanted people to read it and, like, give me some feedback because I am working on a second one that I have not started yet. So my boyfriend needs to piss me off soon so I can get motivated.
Yeah. She about to start scheduling fights.
I'm too happy. It's like,
yo, let's talk about how crazy girls are. And I know.
Because that's what we do. I don't care what nobody say. That's what we do. I'm too happy right now. Let me mess it up.
I am, again, rolling my eyes and shaking my head. Because that sounds way too calculated.
It's true. Well, I mean, I don't do that. Like, I don't. I don't.
Lies.
Like, I don't do that. I, like, I will say
you may not write it down and schedule it. But.
I mean, like, no. I don't do it. All right, so.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm not convinced at all. I'm not convinced at all.
I think what I do is that it's just like, oh, so you want to act like that? I ain't going to call you later and let you sit there and think about it. Like, that's me. So I won't say anything at all. Like, I'm not going to pick a fight. Like, oh, babe, he picked me up some food and he come home with food. Why you get me food?
Oh, like, I'm not one of those. God.
But, like,
we're not going to comment on... Never mind. Go ahead.
I will do some petty shit. Like, that's just... But he's just as petty, so I don't care. Nobody else... Everybody can attest to that. Everybody who's heard of our issues can attest to that.
Yeah, based off of things that I heard. You posted for your book.
My favorite chapter didn't post yet.
Okay.
The thing is, like, it's so much drama.
It is.
Like, towards the end more than anything. So, like, everything that's happening right now is so chill compared to the twisted crap that came up in my head.
Yeah.
Like, why would I put this poor girl through anything? It's like, anything like this. She didn't deserve it. It's like, no.
I think mine is 3.
What's it about? I don't know.
So I guess the reason why is because, and I think it was chapter 3, but
really don't remember my chapters. I just know.
Okay, so my favorite scene then.
Okay, good.
Is when she decided like, okay, like I'm home, and like I don't really feel like being here because I hear all my like parents' drama, so I'm just gonna dip and like have time to myself. And she decides to treat herself to dinner and drinks, and then she saw the person that you guys have to read about, but she saw that person, and then within that same interaction is when like their like interaction became to like it became like something, because at first it was like introduction,
right,
another interaction, another kind of introduction,
right,
because like it's introduction in a different way.
He's clearly not going away, so
right,
I might as well just drink and have a good time.
It just like clicked, it like glued together. So that's my favorite scene so far, just because it was like I just think it was well written.
Ooh, just wait.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times that I've read the beginning over and read it and wrote it over. Like every time I read it.
Really?
Which is why, remember, because I sent you the first couple chapters, and then I was like, tell me what you think, blah, blah, blah. And then you were like, oh, well, I remember the first time. I said, it doesn't matter because I changed the whole thing, so.
Oh my God.
I kept reading it over and over again, and I was just like, so when I finally finished the actual book, I was like, all right, let me read it over for like errors or whatever, and I was like, no, I can't, because then I'm just going to end up changing everything all over again.
Right.
And there was like maybe like a 2-month hiatus between like maybe I would say like chapter 5 and then the rest of the book.
Right.
Like, the rest of the book kind of happened in like 4 months, whereas chapter 1 through 5 happened. I know I started maybe in like January, and then I had just stopped like out of nowhere because again that situation kind of like really had me jacked up. Not like mentally, but like whatever. We didn't get into that. But and like the thing, and
whole nother episode, like
a whole nother. But someone asked me like, is this true to your life? And I was just like, no. First of all, because everybody's gonna automatically assume because
like you're the main character.
I work at a hotel and so is the girl there, but I just felt like there's so many scenarios that happen in the hotel that everybody just automatically assumes that we're just standing at the front desk and that's it. When there is so much, well, you know, because you know we used to work together, so like there's so much more that happens to us, and these exact scenarios where people literally are just like, ha, take one key for you, blah, blah, blah. And some people actually go up there. Yeah. So.
Some people do.
That was kind of like the basis of the whole thing. It's just like, I mean, some people really need to realize that, like,
Sorry, this is a sidebar. Her neighbors are like.
They're like
tap dancing right now. Like. Anyways.
It's like, no. But a lot of the scandals that she goes through are so true to real life.
Yeah.
Like cheating and stuff like that, and just in general, like she has felt heartbreak before in a past relationship, which is why she's so closed off on so many people, which you'll find out later on in the book. But at the same time, like that, yes, I can relate to.
Yes.
I think we all can.
Everybody can relate into cheating.
But everybody can. How you handle it, because some people take cheating and it's just like, oh well, I'm going to sleep with everybody. F this, like I don't want to, I'm not in relationships anymore, blah blah blah. Whereas other people, when they get into another relationship, they're automatically closed off, and there's a huge wall that the other person has to break down, and you rebuild it and they break down again. Like it's stuff like that goes on. That's just like it really does put a strain on a relationship. But at the same time, if your ass is lying, just tell the truth and you won't be no problems.
So with that, that point itself, how do you think that ties into emotional control? Like cheating,
well,
even throwing like sex into into the mix.
Well, I mean, I believe it's like how and all in how you handle it. Some people will go off and shoot people.
That is
which
true.
I believe has been happening a lot lately.
It's true. I remember, so me and Mel, on like random, like events, talk about like people who have guns in their homes. It's actually a very high statistic, and I forget the numbers, and she's probably going to be like, we talk about this all the time. No, but she's really good at like statistics and stuff like that, and she's into research, so she really she like is able to like memorize these stats like really well. But there's a high percentage of people getting either hurt or killed who are in like a domestic relationship and have a gun in the home. Because when you're in that heated state, you know what I mean? Even if you can say today, like, I would never do that, there's still, the numbers still show that you would at least, you know where it is. Like, who's to say you're not drunk that night? Who's to say, like...
at least pull it out.
Right.
And then, like, the first time, you're going to pull it out. But the next time, you're going to pull it out and you're actually going to pull the trigger.
Right.
Like,
that's why she always says, like, even if our world got crazy to the point where Trump is, like... making our fucking country any worse than it could possibly be right now.
Right.
And it's like civil war status, or like where it's like the purge, where it's like leading up to the purge. She's just like, we would never.
That's how it's gonna get. Like, we would never survive.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be like a revolution coming soon. I think personally, but yeah, she always says like. If we had to get a gun, then, and if it absolutely came to that, it would have to stay at the gun range. It would have to be locked up there. And if we needed it for any particular reason, which is like last resort, then we can go get it, but it would never stay in the house.
What if you have like a break-in or something like that? Then you can't. Wait, don't
well,
kill that. I gotta run to the gun range.
What do you do about it right now? Somebody could break in my house today. I don't have a gun in my house.
I mean, yeah. But
you would just have to think about it like that.
What is my whole thing is like, what I want to know is what is the point in having a gun in the house? Even though like some people, they genuinely are paranoid or afraid or
right.
Or some people do it for sport. I get that too, but like to have it in the house, accessible. Anybody has it accessible. I'll never forget like when we were when I was at the hotel and we had to go room to room, went to the guest room door, and there was a gun sitting out on the night table.
Same difference.
Whatever. So yeah, there was a one letting me. I mean, there was one there, and the guy didn't even see it. I didn't even see it either. Like I said, we do like a bug check for like preventative ways, which that's when a dog sniffs around.
Right.
Like special dogs, you can sniff it out, blah, blah, blah. So, which is why we had to go room to room. And he was just scoping out the room. So they start at the front corner and literally go through every inch of the room.
Right.
So he didn't even see it until he bent over, and then he just happened to look up and he was like, "Whoa, there's a gun right here." Now he too was he was a cop, so he had a gun on himself as well. So now at this point we're looking around the room for a person because the room did have a do not disturb sign on the door and everything. So we were just like, why have a gun? Now we know why you have to do that search on the door. I get it.
Right.
Had someone stole it or something. Number one. Number two, why leave it out? You know what I mean? Like not knowing how anyone would react and all that stuff. So, my fear was that he was in the room somewhere and, we're in here after he clearly said don't come in.
Right. Right.
So, we had to call the cops. We had to turn in because New Jersey laws, it has to be concealed. It clearly wasn't concealed. It was on my property, so I have to call the cops.
Yeah.
And we don't even know if it's registered or anything, or God forbid something happened and
right.
He shot someone and then.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Yeah, and just because it's me, that shit would happen to me.
Word.
So,
Word.
so much stuff happens, like,
Word.
that is, like, the unthinkable.
Mm-hmm.
So when the cops got back, they took the gun, and I was terrified. I could not wait to leave that day. Because I was just like, when he gets back, he's going to be pissed.
Right.
That this gun is going, and he's going to get it back from y'all. He's going to come back here and shoot me in my face. That was literally what I told the cop. And he started laughing, and I was like, I'm dead serious, because people
like, right.
are
Why is
so
that funny?
extra. You can't make mistakes nowadays, because at the end of the day, like, something so small can actually kill you.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen videos where people get mad and try to run people over, and it's like, damn, like, now you can't even cross the street.
Right.
Like, 'cause I remember, when we were younger, we were crossing the street and people would honk at us, and just because you honked at me, I'm going extra slow right now. Let me do that today.
Not
like,
today.
People would, like, run my ass over and
clip
not
them
even
ankles.
Care. Yo, for real. For real,
Clip
like,
'em.
they would not care. They would just keep it pushing. Like, they would keep it moving. Nobody saw anything. Nobody got a license plate.
Right.
Nobody got cameras all of a sudden. Like, and it's just crazy. But the video will go viral 10 times. But
Word.
that information, like, it doesn't make sense.
Word. There's so many videos I sit there and I'm just like caught up watching them. I'm like, dag, well, wait, like, did somebody take this person to the hospital?
It's sad because,
what happened?
Like, it's sad because I really try not to support it. I really try. I'm like, why? Like, I
like the fighting videos and stuff.
Yeah, like, I don't want to add this view, but I do want to see if this chick is knocked out for
right.
something so stupid. Like,
right.
It's sad, but again, I'd rather that than people shoot each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or people go.
Yeah.
Like, we were raised
fair
to
fight
with your hands. You know what
right.
I mean? And it's a fair fight, 1-on-1. And that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Your man
right. It's done. It's done.
Slap him upside his head, knock him out a couple times, and you keep it pushing, move on to the next one.
Right.
Break up with him.
Right.
And then move on, because at this point you have a whole life to live for someone else who is actually prepared for you to take that in and everything like that. But now they shoot the guy, kill him. Now you're doing time in jail, and the dude that's supposed to be waiting for you, your soulmate up in jail right now because she's too busy in her feelings.
Yeah.
You know, trying to kill somebody. Like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's somebody for
it's
everybody.
True.
But at the same time, y'all too busy killing them.
So do you think that, like, what drives people to do this stuff is, like, that whole concept of emotional control? Or do you think the person with the gun has the emotional control over the other person?
I feel like the person with the gun doesn't have any emotional control, because it's like, what do you, like, I get any event, like, of something happening, you want to hurt that person as much as they hurt you. I
right.
get it. But at the same time, we all have that subconscious who would be like, but you can't do that. You want to, but you shouldn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we all know what's right and what's wrong.
Right.
But it's just like, some people are just so careless now. It's just like,
yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna do jail, and then they know the jail time too. Like,
where they do?
I'm about to do 25 to life.
We're about to do 10 to 15.
Yeah, like,
yo, that's so true.
And they be chilling, you know. Then they go on the run to say goodbye to everybody, you know, because I'm about to go to jail because, you know, I shot this girl. Like,
yep, that's true.
And you're just like, yo.
That's true.
And then they go in there, realize they can't really live their life, and then either they cop a plea deal because
cop that plea.
Listen, I'll tell you that Shantae
right.
sells drugs on the 5th Street or whatever.
Word.
It's like, no,
I bought from him a couple times. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, just that whole, I don't know. I genuinely, I feel like the person, yes, they have emotional control over the person who they're pointing the gun to, because at that point, that person wants to save their life.
Yeah.
At that point, it's, I love you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We won't have the happiest life ever. We're going to get married. Like, you know, you will promise them everything that they wanted.
Yep.
But at the same time, once that's over, you know what I mean,
then what? Yeah.
She gonna shoot your ass, cause
that's crazy. It's true though. It's crazy, and like, obviously that's one of the more extreme, like, situations. But I mean, like, you got domestic violence out there. You got verbal abuse, physical abuse, stuff like that or whatever. But people always think it's the guy, but a lot of times it's the girls too.
Because the girls
harassing people.
Right. Because the girls literally, and it's a shame that the girls will belittle a man or whatever. And I think verbal abuse happens the most.
Yeah.
And people just don't recognize it as verbal abuse. And you laugh it off. And because I've dealt with that myself too. And I really didn't realize, like, just someone calling you stupid all the time. Like, you're just an idiot, you're dumb, and I'm just like, hold on, I got a whole degree. Right. I in no way, shape, or form.
I got a whole degree.
What you're calling me. And because he would say, oh, you're book smart, but you're not street smart. Like, you're just an idiot. Like, you just do dumb shit. And I'm just like... Or...
You could look back and realize it, but when you're in it, that emotional control...
Exactly.
Blinds you,
yes,
basically.
Like, what they have...
That's deep.
What they have over you. You know what
That's
I mean?
deep.
Because you think it's just you being in love and like, oh, maybe he's right. Maybe I should think things through more, whatever. And it's just like, no... What I did, like, if you did it, you did it for a reason.
Yeah.
And you really need to think about why you did certain things. And just because that person doesn't agree with how you did it, you didn't do it the exact way that they wanted you to. That doesn't make you wrong.
That's true.
So
it makes you independent.
Exactly. Be free to think. You know what I mean? Like, you genuinely, you don't have to be robots. Like, we all don't have... That's what makes us individuals. So, but I think verbal abuse is way more common than physical. Because people just don't recognize it.
And on that note, you know why people come to you for relationship advice.
I was like, now you know. And the thing is, like, I'll be real quick to call somebody out and be like, I don't like the way they talk to you, or I don't like the way they did this and the third. And just because I don't like it doesn't make it right or anything like that. But I'm just making you aware of what an outsider sees on the inside, and maybe you should.
And that's the most important thing, really.
Yeah.
Is that people don't always see.
No, you just need some friends that give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because if your friends see it and they don't care, it's just, it's sad.
It's true. And I'm glad we touched on it because I think it's a topic, as far as like emotional control goes, I think it's a topic that people don't really touch on that often. Mm-mm. And for it to be broken down, I think it's pretty cool.
Because God forbid, anybody talks about being emotional and stuff like that. And it's just, everybody thinks like, oh, you're just being too nice. No, it's like you genuinely should understand the person. Yeah. And to understand that person before you call them crazy.
So what happens when you understand a person and they still crazy?
Then they're crazy.
Okay.
Then you genuinely, I'm sorry.
Just getting permission.
No, because it's like, for real, after a while and you're still doing some weird shit. Now, I don't want to say weird, like not Kanye weird,
Yeah,
but
my God.
But when you're still doing some off the wall stuff, like, if you're crazy, you're crazy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the person knows it, so embrace it.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like, I'm not dealing with a crazy person, like, not my man, but...
Not my man, but...
Like, there's a person who is genuinely crazy, and I'm like... And at first, I'm just, like, making an excuse for them, like, no, it's this, or no... blah, 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 or maybe I'm just being picky as hell, but no.
Right.
It's just crazy. So no, let me stop. No.
Sorry, y'all, I'm guessing. I think I know what you're talking about.
No, you don't know this person at all.
Really?
No, I'll tell you about that later.
I'm about to get some tea.
Well, she is too. No. I will not confirm nor deny, so no.
That word. AKA hell motherfucking yeah.
Oh my God. That first one you said, I haven't heard from that one in a long time.
Yeah. That's why I was like, a lot of these symptoms sound like sick.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've been doing shit. But I'm just like, that's what happens.
I've dealt with some crazies too.
This is what happens.
we're not even gonna get into we not even gonna get into my crazies.
No,
Maybe that might come up in the episode with like me and Mel.
I think you should
as
have
awkward
them.
as that. What? Hell no. I don't want to see the people that I'm referring to. I don't want to see those people again in my life.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. But I'm serious.
That's a Glassboro thing. Oh my god.
That is a Glassboro thing.
It is. Like, we saying this so much during this.
We are. Yo, that was another thing on the tag. What's the inside joke? But I didn't do it because it's like, how do you can't like explain it. You just gotta do it.
What is an inside joke? What were you gonna say?
Well, that whole like the Glassboro thing we did was the inside. Yeah. I mean, it's plenty of them, but like that would have been like the main one. But how do you really like?
The hardest one that I had ever had to explain was why people call me Smidget.
Okay.
Because my little girl Nico over there,
shout out Nico.
Right? Mad talking. Hey. Non-paid advertisement, but you get it for free, boo.
Word.
She said thanks Smidget, and it like tugged at my heart because I'm just like, no one calls me Smidget anymore.
Word.
Now everybody calls me Bubs because that's something that they started at work. But it just like
not the throwback people though.
But trying to explain why, I was like, oh, when we were in high school, we just put SM in front of everything, and they're just like, but why?
Right.
Like,
there was no reason. It just happened one day and it caught on.
So I was just like, I mean, some people call me midget and some people call me smidget. That's just it.
It just is like
Because they were saying they were called Kristen Smurst.
We're not even going to retry. We're not even going to retry.
But yeah, I just think it's cute. Like how our high school was popping. I don't care what nobody said.
It was our own little culture in our graduating class.
Culture. That's a good explanation for it.
We were all tight. Like we may not all be like best friends like to this day,
and
but like
we still support each other though.
We really do.
Yeah.
Like I mean, as far as all the people that like I've been running into, you know what I'm saying, and like seeing on like social media and stuff like that.
You know what's crazy though, when you see a certain person that I can't talk. When you see a person that you haven't seen in that long, but like the last time that y'all saw each other, y'all was beefing, but then like you see each other and you give them a hug. That's growth.
I was about to say, because we're grown.
Exactly.
Because we're grown.
Exactly. Like, I don't think I've ever walked up to somebody and been like, I ain't talking to her because, like, back in 2009, that bitch took my cat. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
I can't even remember what, like, beef, if I even had any, that I left off with in, like, high school. It's too much shit has happened in my life since then. I don't even remember.
It's so much worse. That's so much bigger than that.
You can say that.
And you know what I always say? It's a life-changing, humbling experience that will have you drop everything. And
I know that's
like,
right.
Look, I'm being your friend. I don't care if you don't want to talk to me no more. There ain't no hostility. Whatever. I almost died. Okay.
Word for real.
And I've had one of those experiences, and right from then I was just like, yo, I'm not holding on to no little shit anymore. Like,
right. It's no point. It's no point. When I started realizing how much like stuff I had to deal with on my own and like as an adult, I was like, I literally have no room to even like, I'm trying to find like my little piece of happiness right now. I don't even have time to even remember why
I don't like you.
Yeah, like honestly, we good. I don't care. We don't really even have to continue after this point. Like,
I think
period.
At that point, after a while, for us, like if we don't want to talk to somebody, it's just like
that's
I'm just not going to talk to you.
Right.
Like, you know, it's not even like a beef, or it's not even like.
I think in high school you get bored, and that's when like all that stuff starts happening. That like it's our whole world. Yeah. And now when people who don't leave high school, like mentally.
Yeah, I would say
that's a different story, but I haven't experienced that in my life. So
Yeah,
I don't know what that's
nothing
like.
has like carried out. Cause even
I can't be that small
who-
town person that like lives in their high school days for forever.
Right.
I can't do that.
But that's what I said. Even this girl,
Those 4 years were enough.
this one girl
I'm
who
good.
wanted to fight me
Bruh.
in intermediate school.
Bruh.
And we're friends on Facebook now. Like we even like talk sometimes on Facebook, and it's just like, oh, I still remember that day
when that ass was
wanted
gonna
to
get
fight
beat.
me.
It's like nah. It's like nah.
That's not my exact words, but like I always see it, and I'm just like, and just to be like, I ain't that damn petty, damn.
Nah, you're not that petty.
When I initially saw the friend request, I was just like, no.
Yo. And then you looked
No.
at the calendar and was like, it's been 5 years.
Yeah, and I thought about it, was just like, it's not that deep. I genuinely just wanted to know why.
Yeah.
Like, all that, the whole situation was, like, very unclear. But I wanted to know why, and I was just like, you know what?
That's that.
I want to see what you're doing with yourself. And that's the other thing, everything, oh, you just added me because you nosy. No, like, I genuinely just, like, want to catch up.
Right.
And I don't care. Like, I don't care too much. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go back and check.
We're every day and shit.
Unless some real tea is happening on Facebook, I will search you and be like, no, I need to watch backstories.
I will search you.
I need backstories. I need to watch comments.
That's why I don't. This is why I can't have Facebook. I can't.
Oh, what happens on Instagram too?
I mean, the Facebook I do have though is for the podcast, so definitely go out and follow that. Random topics with real people.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Exactly. I don't care though.
Oh my God.
Like, share, and follow. How about that?
What does that mean when you follow somebody on Facebook? Like, I always see it.
You just gain an audience. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's how I'm like seeing it for my setup. But
okay.
anyways.
I never understood that button.
Anyways.
I just be following mad people and I'm just like, you better be friends.
Oh.
Because you don't have to be friends to follow somebody. So I'm like, what is the point?
Oh. Okay, nope. I was taking that as a friend request.
No.
That's how much I had Facebook since I was in college.
I was about to say, like,
I just started this Facebook
you know what?
like 2 weeks ago or something.
I did have a Facebook memories.
Oh,
and people
God.
and we were it was me.
I hate those
Andy.
things.
We're talking back and forth, and I'm like, look at all these tags of AP, but none of your comments are showing because your page is gone.
Yeah.
And I was just like, look at all these comments. I can't even see what you were talking bad shit too.
Oh,
and I was
God.
I really wish I could see what she was saying so that way I could screenshot it.
I think I know what the login and stuff is too. I just don't want it to pop up and then people see me and then they add in and like all that.
Plus it's so old, they'll do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there that's just like I'm not even that person no more.
Yeah,
like
I look at my memories and is instantly embarrassed. I'm like, why would I post any of this?
Yeah.
It's mainly like from 2000 and before. So pre-Travis.
Oh wow.
And I'm just like, what was wrong? I needed
Wow.
to have a kid to straighten myself out. That was annoying as hell.
I needed a child.
I needed to mature up. I was annoying as hell. Like, I was just like, why? And then instead of saying the, I put the. Why?
Bruh, on purpose.
I don't even talk like that.
On purpose too. Bruh.
I was in the kitchen and
Bruh, come on. Come on.
I was annoying at 18 or 19 because I had it when I was.
I wasn't. I was chill.
I was annoying. Yes, you were.
I don't know if I was annoying, man.
Remember the 3 C's?
Who knows? Yes.
There was a whole status about that I posted, and it was in my. And I was like, why am I?
Oh my
why
God.
was I this pressed? Because that's when we went to Stockton. With Andy. And I was like, 3 C's,
Lord.
back at it again. Da-da-da. And did you see, you saw Girls Trip, right?
Yes.
So
that's how you were.
That's why I felt like Flossie Posse.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off.
No.
This is what a bottle of wine will do.
Flossie Posse. And every time we would see each other, we would dance. Like,
yeah, we really would. It would.
3 C's, back at it again.
That's a real fact. That's a real fact. Unfortunately.
Shout out to Andy's.
I don't know if that's exactly how it will go down as of now, but who knows?
I hate this hat.
Who knows?
I got a mom hat. That's
I couldn't handle her that night. That's all I gotta say.
I'm too drunk for this. Okay, somebody get AP out of the door. She's about to fight.
Yeah, we brought up so many like confrontations. So we don't fight every person that we meet, just for the record. Because we brought up.
Meet her. She was so annoying.
I ain't fight her.
Oh my, you
I was
wanted
just,
to though.
I just,
and then y'all made me drive to Wawa.
Maybe I might have wanted to like smack her, like shut up.
This
but,
my mom. This a mom hat. And we were just like, what?
Oh my gosh. This is regarding a visit at our friend's college. It was like a freshman year type situation, and one of her friends was being annoying, and I didn't have a filter, and I pretty much told her how I felt, I guess.
Yeah, it just got dead quiet. So I was just like, "You want to go outside? Yeah, we should go outside. Okay, let's go outside real quick." Because it was like us two and then their entire group. I could only imagine how that would have went down.
Well,
and then y'all made me.
She got the hint. She got the idea.
I do remember driving to Wawa, and y'all. She said something that y'all were whispering. We were trying to whisper, but I'm like, I'm right here, because you were trying not to paranoid me or something.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was like cops or something.
Yeah. Okay. We're not.
Who knows? Who knows? Because we were driving and we probably were like, oh, we was just at a party. No. Anyways, we are stopping that story right there.
Yes. Too much.
So,
that's funny.
Anyways, this has been a good time.
Yes.
I thank you for coming on. And
I'll be back.
Keeping me company on this little episode. Everybody remember to go check out the blog.
www.storytimewithbcamille.com. That sounds so long. So just follow me on her little tag, Joan, that she puts on the blog.
Exactly. I was about to say the link will be in the bio. However, it's her website, so she could go ahead and advertise it. But no, I will leave the link in the bio, and I'll leave her social media in the bio as well. What up, randos? I hope you guys enjoyed episode 6. You guys got to hear me lose that best friend tag. You got to hear some war stories, and you had a chance to delve into BCamille's blog and snippets of her book. With that being said, don't forget to go to the link in the bio and check out her work. It is truly phenomenal. I'm not just saying this because she's my best friend. It really, really is some good work, and I want you guys to definitely support and go out and check that out. Sundays and Wednesdays, 12 a.m., she will be dropping new chapters, so go check that out as well. We had some really good conversations this time, guys, and a lot of it touched on relationships and how emotional control ties in. I'm glad that we were able to touch on that topic because it's super intriguing and it is overlooked. I would love to keep this conversation going, so hop in those comments, express your thoughts and feelings towards the topic. I would love to hear them. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. We had a blast recording it. So as usual, with that being said, stay true, stay positive, stay humble. It's your girl Smashing Lyrics, and this is Random Top as well.